Hello, everyone with personal placements in Libra. Welcome to your reading for the holiday season. I am including Halloween as a holiday in this one. So, holiday season to me is like some point in October up until the new year. So, that's what we're looking at here with this. You can listen for your sun, your moon, your ascendant. Once again, Libra. You will find your disclaimer down below in the description. If you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe if you enjoy the reading. And what else? Let's just jump in. Let's jump in and see what the cards reveal. Okay. Success, victory. Some of you, this is the starting energy, so there could be some success or some victory in October. Or it's like as you're coming into the reading, you might have recently had some sort of victory or some sort of success, or even be like in some sort of phase of good fortune. As far as zodiac signs go on the table, you have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Do we have any other signs? Those are the ones showing up. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I definitely recommend if you have your sun, your moon, or your ascendant in one of the earth signs to listen for that reading as well. There are messages there for you, for show. Okay, let's get your trees out too. 3 trees for Libra. Thank you. The first is protection from the cold. We have ugly sweater, flashy, gaudy energy. And with care, take your time. Okay. The Queen of Presents is reversed. The Four of Needles is reversed. The Page of Presents right side up. Let's go ahead and just get your chimes, clarify. Thank you, Spirit Guides. What messages do we have for Libra on this topic? I'm hearing music, sound. Okay, the power of music, the power of sound. See what you can do to use it to your advantage. You know what I mean? Have it in the right moderation. Use it to your advantage, because Libra is really the sign of music. At least I see it as the sign of music. You are an air element, and you got this spiral here, so it feels like music is your airplane. Not to steal the lyrics from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but that's what the guides say right now. Music is your airplane. Music will take you places. It is your mode of transportation. It's like the music is the movement. Here you are. You're moving in a spiral, but you're moving nonetheless. You know, some things move in that way. We've got... I feel like there's the revealing of some sort of message or some sort of idea. There's some sort of illumination coming in for you at this time that's important. Some of you might have some sort of epiphany over tea if you drink tea. Okay, we have tell, T-L. Elephant. You have elephant as a spirit guide. Look into that to expand your messages further. The hour of 8 and the hour of 5. So what do you guys have going on during this time? Some of you, something like 5 p.m., if it's meant to provide healing for you and it's not, it might be time to face that boogeyman. Okay, like face up to that. You're aware of it. You need to deal with it instead of just overlooking it and staying in autopilot. We've got some money showing up on the table. How much? 10 grand. That's been coming up with the readings like over and over again today. I'm not sure why. But yeah, that could be a specific amount for some of you. This one happens to be the fun money, play money. So maybe you guys are getting 10 grand that you can just go on a shopping spree with or do what you like with. Here we have garden fairy. So some of you could be receiving gifts or giving gifts, seeing things specifically like with Buddha, with the elephant, with a garden fairy. I will read these to you. Yeah, the Frankenstein's hiding by the Buddha. So there's this message here, I think, about grounding your energy, and giving yourself gifts of peace, of serenity, of joy, emotionally rewarding gifts, experiences. And also, this is going to illuminate things, bring in certain enlightenment, epiphanies, ideas, mental peace, emotional peace. But yeah, the Frankenstein could be representing like an inner demon, or like when you get grouchy, you're tired, you're burnt out, you're on autopilot. It could represent Frankenstein created a monster. It's like the monsters that you create, the messes you create, projects gone awry, that kind of thing. For some of you, it might be about your children, if your children have behavioral issues, or they're, whatever it is. But the Buddha energy comes through so powerfully, so strongly. It's an ascended master after all. So I feel like, for some of you, this is about connecting with your spirit guides, ascended masters, following your spiritual path and making time for it, making time for prayer, meditation, writing letters to God or source or deities, or whatever it is for you. It's like, it's so important. It really is. And it can help you overcome things you're struggling with, or opposing energy, the enemy, the monsters. I'm seeing dark green tissue paper. For some of you, there's this dark green tissue paper, something maybe wrapped in that. You're using that yourself. Eucalyptus, also, there might be something with eucalyptus. Yeah, if somebody's health, they're having a health issue, eucalyptus might be something that would assist. Also, like sound, being mindful of sound. Okay, let me go ahead and read these to you. So the garden fairy charm says, this magical garden fairy lives where flowers and trees are found. She dances upon her tiptoes at night as she spreads happiness all around. Wishes are granted, all of which will come true, as she adds beauty each day to last the whole year through. Gorgeous. So there's this message about what you've done, the guides you've connected with, the magic you've connected with, everything, like the spring, the summer, the seeds that you've planted, like all year round. There are things that you might not realize as it gets colder, and like as the year comes to an end, are still there, but they are. I'm getting like connections too for some of you. It's like people you've lost touch with, whatever. They're still there for you. Some of them, if you reach out, you might reconnect with them. So take what you will from the reading, what resonates, leave what does not. The elephant charm, okay, it's elephant lessons. It says, stay strong and test new waters. Hold hands or trunks. Holding hands or trunks is always a good idea. Show love and snuggle often. Respect your wrinkles as a sign of wisdom. Keep your best friends close. What makes you different is what makes you extraordinary. If you're happy and you know it, flap your ears. So like, be your unique, funky self. Have fun. Respect your wrinkles as a sign of wisdom. Here again, with the Buddha on the Frankenstein, there's this message of like making friends with the demons, making peace with the monsters, the demons, the wrinkles, your things that maybe you feel insecure about, or you think are ugly about yourself or life. My God, is this ever the high road? And you guys with the butterfly too, it's like change, transformation, metamorphosis, being able to go places. The butterflies flutters around, travels, see different things, have that higher perspective. It's so on the table for you guys. It may not have always been that way, right? Or there's room for improvement, but like, here's the tools, here's the opportunity. There's no time like the present. The blue rose is really beautiful. I love this over here. It's on your victory card, your 6 of candles. It's connected to the throat chakra. So for some of you, this could be connected to the throat chakra. It's a book you're writing. It's a personal message in a card you want to get just right. It's about your singing career, whatever. It's connected to the throat chakra. But for all of you, this is an energy of relaxation and peace. Okay, and it connecting into victory and success. The button, I keep getting like the button up message, buttoning up. Not yes in a way where it's like we're being silent, we're hearing the higher mind, we're hearing the spirit guides, we're hearing the more subtle energies, so like meditative energy and buttoning up in that way. But it's coming through more as like getting like being sophisticated with style, like buttoning up, being professional, being sophisticated. Okay. Some of you may be giving, receiving, making something with buttons. We have the pawn here. Strategy. Okay, some the bike upside down. What do we have here? Yes, the winter is bringing in a variety of gifts, and it's like you're going to have gifts to give too. There's this theme. It's not just about one day, but there's like, there are days, it's plural. You know, there's this season where giving and receiving gifts becomes more natural, or I don't know. It's just like a part of it. The 2 of Needles reverse. There's some sort of... Okay, we've got skeleton energy. Skeleton. And the bike upside down. There's definitely something here about something moving in an unexpected way. The spirals, it's like we don't feel like something's moving. We think it's stagnant, it's not moving, or we're going around in circles. And like maybe you are, and that needs to be addressed. But it's also saying maybe it's perspective. Maybe you're moving in spirals. You're not moving from point A to point B in straight line, but you are, you know, getting somewhere. You're just moving in spirals. Okay. So where did it go? Where did it go? We got Year of the Horse. This could be representing somebody born in Year of the Horse. Where did it go? Just had something. You want me to skip it, Spirit Guides? We'll go straight to the trees. You want me to skip it? You've got the 9 of Potions over here. 9 of Potions, again, is wish fulfillment. So not only like at the beginning of October, but there's like this theme of wish fulfillment and victory and success with your reading, in fact. And there's some specific wish or wishes, might be a whole list of them, a whole notebook full of them. Some of you maybe did some scripting or made wish lists, whatever it is, that are coming through right at the end of the year. Okay, last part of December, really any day in December, but December, you know, New Year, it's coming up. But there's also this message about like sometimes the universe can't help you if you don't ask. Sometimes if you don't have the clarity of what it is you want, but you're just aware of what you don't want, it's like the universe isn't, you can't get what you want because you don't even know what you want. So working with a notebook could be really helpful in relation to manifesting specific things. and getting what you want more often. Okay, so the Page of Presents here, I do feel like, you know, a number of you, there's going to be some dreams that come through this chunk of the year, this time. They're worth writing down or sharing, telling. Like right before you go to sleep, right when you wake up, your rituals, what's going on, it does matter. Like you're setting the tone. First thing in the day, you're setting the tone for the rest of the day. You know, before you go to sleep, you're setting the tone for your sleep and for like how you're going to wake up. Page of Presents, Four of Needles reverse, Queen of Needles, Six of Needles is reversed, the Five of Needles. The Two of Needles is reversed with the Seven of Needles right side up. So here's the thing, like there's something, for most of you, there's something that you're involved with where you're relatively new with it. Somebody else has more experience. This may be connected to work, job, career, money, material goods in some way. The Page energy, there could be an earth sign connected to this, but it doesn't have to be the scenario. Anyway, it's like you're just waking up to something. You're just becoming aware of something. You're just realizing, oh, making pottery is a fun thing to do, and I want to learn how to do that, and I want to, whatever it is, I want to sell my pottery. I want to get rich off selling my pottery. Okay, but you're kind of still in the learning. You have a lot to learn still, or a good chunk of stuff to learn compared to some, or where you aspire to be. And so there's this message about certain things not being healed within yourself, or certain ways that you've yet to prepare to like walk in this other person or future you's shoes. And so the Five of Needles comes up, the Two of Needles reversed says there could be some confusion at times, there could be some indecision, not knowing what to do, having to do things the hard way, or having to do things out of sight, behind scenes, because you're new at this, or you're new enough at this that it doesn't serve you to open yourself and expose your every move to everyone and be vulnerable to their opinions, their, you know, 2 cents. But the Five of Needles is like you have to stand up and you have to face your inner demons. You have to face the monsters or the demons or the challenges that manifest in your external world too. Whether or not you have to do so in a way that, how do we word this? The Seven of Swords. Yeah, sometimes you have to ruffle feathers. Sometimes the Seven of Needles is like you got to do something out of the light, because if you don't, somebody's going to sabotage it on you. It's like Seven of Needles can be needing to protect yourself as well. But I don't really feel like I have to go into explaining this too much. You're going to know, you're going to get there when you get there, and like the Nine of Potions is here, so you're landing in wish fulfillment energy. But yeah, the Seven of Needles sometimes can be a rule breaker card, or like bending the rules, or doing something that's not 100% above board or ideal. In a lot of the decks, it's depicted as somebody stealing swords from a neighboring army to defend themselves. So, you know, it's stealing moral, but at the same time, like, you can't not defend yourself and still be victorious or have success, get your wish fulfilled, or even survive in that scenario. So it's like, you know, maybe you just got to do what you got to do. in some scenarios, some situations that you might face this season. But at the same time, I want to just say, like, be cautious, especially with Halloween season and just like the possibilities of what could happen related to money too, with the Queen of Presents reversed like this. You know, it's like, be safe, don't be a hero here. If somebody tries to steal something, don't lose your life over it. You know, this boogeyman and Jack, it's like, yeah, there's some sort of showdown type energy here, and Jack better know what he's doing. You know, Jack needs to like look out for himself. The boogeyman's much bigger than him size wise, but that's not everything. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, in fact. So there could be this energy of like intimidation or bullying, or, you know, somebody laying down rules that violate you, and you have to like do what's right, rather than what you're told. That makes sense. I'm going to leave your reading here, guys. You can listen for, again, your sun, your moon, your ascendant if you want to go deeper with this. Thank you for your thumbs up. If you have a comment, leave a comment too. I'd love to hear that. And if you want to leave a tip, there's a tip jar down below in the description. Many, many blessings to you guys, and bye for now.